Hi, my name is Sarah. I'm the Administration and Project Officer here at Care Opinion Australia, and today I'll be talking you through how to make an invitation link. So, the first thing you'll want to do is to make sure that you're logged into the Care Opinion platform. So, you need to be logged into a subscription to make an invitation link. On the left hand side, just check that you're logged in by, you should see good afternoon or good morning and your name. Underneath the navigation drawer, if we drop that one down, you'll see invitation links. So let's go ahead and click on that. Now it's going to take you to an invitation links page for your subscription. So if there's any other links that have been made under your subscription, you will see them here. What we're going to do today is click on the new invitation link on the right hand side. Now the first thing we need to do is give a name to our invitation link. So I'm going to call this one test because I am just making it as an example, and I'm going to pop that information in here, an example link. Wonderful. Now, if you are going to be using this for a specific campaign or something along those lines, you might like to make the name of it and description relating to that campaign so that you know what it's about when you go back to it. When you're doing your first one, doing a test, go for it, just name it whatever you want. So I'm going to click on Create. Now you'll see it's telling me straight away that my link doesn't have any customization. This means that I haven't added a service to link it to, it doesn't have any tags, it doesn't have any form of customization. If I go and share this link with someone to tell their story, there'll be no changes to the normal tell your story process. So what we need to do is we skip down past using your link and we go to edit your link. Now I'll take you through each of these drawers one by one. So name, first thing, is what we named it on the first page there. I'm going to leave the name as is. You can change it if you'd like to. Then we've got description. Once again, you can change this description. It's just there for you or other members of your team to see so that you know what you created this link for. Now, the next one down is the welcome and feedback focus. So if you'd like to add something about the type of feedback that you're wanting to collect, you can put this in here. So I'm going to say the quality of food. Oops, pardon. There we go, quality of food. And you'll see how that's going to look down here. Make sure you click save as you do each of these, otherwise your changes will not be saved. So I'm going to click save. And now we'll see we've got that focus there. The service to receive feedback. Now you can select any service that's within your subscription. You can't select services outside of your subscription. So I'm going to just show at the highest level possible here. Now this is selecting an entire local health district. When you're creating your invitation link, you might like to create it for a specific department or a specific hospital, or if it's an aged care facility or a community care service, you might like to narrow it down. By narrowing it down, it's going to pre-select that service when the person is telling their story through the link. So if I select Prince of Wales Hospital, I've now selected that hospital level. If I wanted to select a department within Prince of Wales Hospital, I'm just going to take that one off and I'm going to select the hospital, and now I can pick the departments within that hospital. So I might like to select perhaps the community cancer outreach team. Now that's going to be pre-selected for people when they're sharing their feedback. You'll also see here you can add multiple services. So if you'd like to add, if you're running a campaign across a few different departments, then you can definitely do that at all of those departments. I'm just going to do that one for today. Now this one saves when you click the green plus button, so there's no save button here. Tags. Now I might be running a kindness campaign, so I can add kindness as a tag. You can add any tags you'd like to, and you can make them either shared or public. So shared is just within your subscription, so shared within your subscription, or public means it will be viewable to anyone looking at that story, even if they don't have a login. I'm going to leave it on shared for the moment. You can add any tag that you'd like to. We even have the quality standard tags in there. So the NSQHS ones, you could add any of those as well. I'm just going to go ahead and click clinical governance as an example. And we also have the aged care quality standards in there too. So next one down is the invite additional feedback. So if you have perhaps a Prems and Prom survey that you'd like people to fill out, that you have as an electronic form where you can send them a link, or if you're perhaps running another internal campaign type thing, maybe International Nurses Day, if you have nurses going up for nominations and things like that, you can also include that. Now, this will come up as an optional. It is not mandatory for people who are sharing their feedback to do this. So there's no onus on them, but the option is there. So you might like to pop in some invitation text saying, we'd love to hear about any positive experiences that you've had with our nurses. And if you've had a particular nurse stand out to you, please nominate them for this award. And then you can pop in your invitation link there to that particular survey or form or whatever it is. So we've had services in the past use things like SurveyMonkey. Don't forget to save if you do that. Now, theming, none is just normal. Bear is for child storytelling. So if you'd like this to be a child storytelling link, then you can go ahead and select Bear there. Please note that this is probably appropriate for younger children or children up to the age of about 12. So that's just an option that you've got there. Shared link. So this will be shared with other people in your subscription. If you don't want that to happen, if you'd like it to be just for you, then you can make it private. And lastly is transferring ownership. So if I didn't want to be owning this link anymore, or if I was going on leave for a while and I want someone else to look after it, I can pop in their name. And as long as they're a member within my subscription, they'll be able to take ownership of this link. So then once again, I just need to pop in their name and select save. Okay, so now we've gone through our customization, and just a note, you don't have to do all of these things. Certainly you'd at least want to add in a service or a welcome and feedback focus, but there's no onus to do any one of these things. Sorry, all of these things. Then we'll go up to using your link. So we have three options here. We've got the Tell Your Story, which will take them to the Tell Your Story page. We have the kiosk, which will take them through a kiosk page. Now, just to show you what this will look like, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this in up here. And there we go. So now I'm looking at what this kiosk link would look like. Now, kiosk is essentially a single page storytelling form. This is easier for mobiles and tablets and things like that, where you just scroll down. So all of the storytelling form is on this one page. So let's just jump back here. So that is the kiosk mode. Now we've also got two separate options here, or three separate options, I should say, but two other options that have the overall experience as FFT questions. These are once again optional, and you can choose to start the kiosk with it or to end the kiosk storytelling with it. And thirdly, we have the widget. Now you can embed this, you can embed it onto your feedback page, or if you're having a specific page that you've opened up for a campaign or something like that, you can embed it on there. And you can, of course, adjust these if it is too small. Now, just going back to Tell Your Story and Kiosk, you'll see on the right-hand side here, you've got QR codes. You can download the QR code, and then you could pop this onto a poster, or you could share it online any way you'd like to. And that's just another method for helping that feedback become collected. So there you have it. It's that simple. You've created an invitation link. So go ahead and do some tests of these. And if you're having any issues, please reach out to one of our team and we'll be happy to assist you.